of them, I'd like to get an angle, but the first thing he does is like, no way, he locks onto your D. So I go with the sleeve grip, V grip, and I stretch. Here's the most common mistake. See how I didn't do anything to like block the shoulder? So right away you're going to get back to where you'd like to be, right? Yeah, and then you lost it. So there's kind of like a spring effect. So let's look at that again. So I go V grip, sit up. So look how my body is blocking a shoulder. See? And then I get my grip and I lock. So now once I lock, I can take this hand out. So here I could maybe take this back. The guy will really start to raise his head up, and yes, here you're not taking his back. He's trying to flatten you back out, but I still got his arm trapped. So I dive over his arm and under the leg. If he was really sprawled back with that leg, I would go underneath here, like Julio was talking about. Okay? So either one's going to work. But once I get him locked out, all I do is I use this leg on the ground for leverage. Let me go under here because that's the first one I showed. So look here. I got to pull him, whichever one you do, the trick is to pull him off balance of that corner before you try to flip him. Okay? Because otherwise it's too heavy. If I just try to flip you right here, you start to get stuck right there. All right, but watch here. See, now it's light. Watch. So now I just take my foot. I like to leave my foot there the whole time just so I'm connected to him. I'm going to come up and pass. I got a nice crossface right there. Okay? It's the arm drag hook flip. So the other way I could do that one is if, instead of grabbing shallow, he was really close to me. Either grabbing like this with his elbow or on my belt. So what I do here is I use my knee to create tension against his elbow. See how my knee fights that grip? And then I reach for his belt and I take my knee off. And then I get into his hip. See how you want to move your hand? Yeah. Yeah. And then what I'll do first is hook flip him. Right there. What happens is, so I use my knee, keep my grip, I slide in. A lot of times what happens here is he'll raise that foot up. Yeah. So I can come underneath and do this guy, or I can reach underneath there. Because I've got his hand trapped, there's no base on that opposite side. I still need to pull him this way, use my foot on the ground. This is so important. The pull here, and if I don't use that foot to change my angle, you're going to get, flattened out. The guy's going to try to keep his body weight backwards. As soon as I pull this one, changes, and there's the sweep. Okay, so newer guys, let's go with the first one, the regular hook flip. You guys want to add in that arm drag?